When mom is pregnant with me, dad has an affair. The happy family that my older sister Zara Johnson once has falls apart after my birth. From then on, my parents become a couple who splits the bills. They keep track of every penny they spend raising me in a cold and calculated manner. By the time I'm undergoing my third round of chemotherapy after being diagnosed with cancer, they've been arguing nonstop. This good-for-nothing child was conceived in the year you cheated on me. Why should I pay half of his medical bills? Because you enjoyed yourself in the process too. If you don't want to pay, then let him die. But don't you dare touch the tertiary education fund I've saved for our daughter. Frustrated and furious, my parents storm out of the house one after the other. Right then, my illness flares up. I've already run out of pain medication at that point. The pain swallows me whole and even radiates deep into my bones. Clenching my teeth, I gather every penny I've managed to save and beg Zara to buy me more painkillers. She's in a hurry to meet her friends, so she impatiently stuffs a handful of chewy candies into my medicine bottle before tossing it back to me. Just take these. Stop pretending you're dying and keep dragging everyone down. I'm sick of looking at you, she says irritably. I stare at the chewy candy I'm holding in my palm. In that moment, my heart shatters into tiny little pieces. Maybe the only way mom, dad, and Zara can ever be happy is if I disappear. Wilbur's tutoring fee for this month is $1,200. It's for helping him earn money to support you in the future. I'm not paying it, dad said coldly as he flung the bill onto the coffee table. Mom scoffed. He's your son. If your homewrecker hadn't upset me into premature labor back then, would he be here early? His terrible health is your fault. Why should I pay? I gathered my courage and walked over, gently tugging dad's sleeve. Dad, mom, please stop fighting. I lowered my head, pleading softly. I won't go to tutoring anymore. I'll study on my own. Please don't argue because of me. Before I finished, dad shoved me away in disgust. Don't touch me. He glared at me, eyes full of resentment. Not going? Easy for you to say. If you fail college, who repays the 15 years we spent raising you? You think money grows on trees for us? Mom pointed at me, scolding instantly. Now you act sensible? Do you know how much your incubator cost me? Thousands every single day. That was my hard-earned money you burned. Just seconds ago, they were screaming at each other. Now, they were in perfect agreement. I stood frozen. Dad looked at my pale face, thoroughly annoyed. Looking at your sickly face ruins my mood. You look just like your miserable mother. Go to your room. Stop being an eyesore. Who are you calling miserable? Mom shrieked. Another vicious argument broke out. I lowered my head, turning silently to retreat to my cramped room. At the doorway, a shadow blocked my path. My older sister, Zara Johnson, was leaning against the frame. She wore a brand new $3,000 outfit, the latest noise-canceling headphones over her ears, and an irritated sneer on her face. I tried to slip past her, but she deliberately stuck out a leg and tripped me. I staggered, barely catching the wall to stop from slamming face first into the floor. Zara looked down at me with contempt. Wilbur, what's the point of you being alive? You do nothing but waste money and cause trouble. You're a total jinx. I curled up on my bed, lying motionless, while my heart tore apart. Was my birth a mistake from the start? After I was born, my parents split every household expense straight down the middle. They hated each other, and they hated me. Zara was their favorite. Born when they were still in love, she carried all their hopes. My arrival shattered that love, so Zara hated me too. I slept until the rumble of thunder woke me. The bedroom door creaked open. Zara's voice cut through the dark. Wilbur, how can you sleep? I wish you'd never existed. Before you were born, Mom and Dad never fought. This house was full of laughter. She paused, her tone laced with venom. You destroyed this family. Why don't you just die?